Today I am delighted that we are offering this new innovative scientific course in the field of Jainism. And this is very much needed course. It covers almost the core principle, or we can say pivotal concepts of Jainism, especially the concept of soul and karma. And also it will connect to genetic science and help us to understand the concept of karma in the light of genetic science. I am very much lucky, or we can say it is the course which is having so many reputed, renowned scientists and scholars as the expert of this particular course. And especially, I am very much thankful to Dr. Narayan Lal Kachara, who is always associated with me for conducting any such kind of scientific studies in the field of Jainism. I would request Professor Kachara, first of all, to introduce all our great experts and scientists who are the experts of this particular course, who have contributed a lot by making recordings and providing all the materials for this particular course. So I would request Professor Kachara for introducing all our experts of this course and also the aim and objective of this particular innovative course. So, yes.
Thank you, Samiji. I'd like to give a little background. Samiji had earlier conducted a course at FIU as Scientific Foundations of Jain Doctrines. And this particular course I see as a sequel to that course. That course covered the basic fundamentals. And in this course, we are going to go a little ahead and consider the detailed scientific principles and compare them with Jain philosophical principles and see how we can correlate soul with body. That is the main aim of this particular course. So I'd like to share my screen first. Okay. Can you see the screen, please?
It is not yet shared. It is not yet shared.
Okay, let me try once again.
Okay.
Is it shared now?
It is not opened yet. Yes, now it is being shared.
Okay.
So you can make it enlarged.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm trying for.
Press F5.
Okay, is it okay now?
Good.
It's
yes.
Okay now? Okay. So I'd like to give a little introduction to this course. Samiji has said that she has called this one as genetic science and karma. And in my slide, you see karma and science, both mean the same thing, and we are talking about the same course. Now, this is a unique interdisciplinary course, blending philosophical karma doctrine and science, particularly the biological sciences. And you shall have inputs from Jain philosophical doctrines, biological sciences, and neurological sciences. It shall enable the students to appreciate that biological science is not enough to explain the working of body. Intelligent working of body is due to the presence of the soul. Students shall know how the karmic forces interact with the body and control its structure, operation, and functioning. Students shall also have the opportunity to learn from experts in the field of Jain philosophy, biology, and neuroscience. Karma and rebirth are the two important presuppositions of almost all schools of Indian philosophy. Doctrine of karma teaches us that pleasure and pain, urges and impulses, emotions and passions, our thoughts, speech, and actions are the results of karma. Scientific facts explain many details of the body. It is believed that these can also help in better understanding of some of the principles of philosophy. And this is, I can vouch from my own personal experience that this is really so. Biological science explains the body and how living beings go about in pursuit of their particular activities. And the doctrine of karma shows why they do so. So there are two different aspects of the same process. One explains how of the things, and another one why of the things. Study of philosophy and science together help finding answers to great questions, such as the relations between the soul and body. Science considers an organism to consist of body, and the life is explained by the properties of matter. According to science, genes carry the code that regulates the body and its functions. According to Jain philosophy, karma is responsible for organization and activities of the physical body. So, genes are supposed to be significantly influenced by karma in their working. This is what we anticipate. The process in the body is actually, it's not only by the properties of matter and laws of science, but also by karma. And this I have explained here with a small diagram. The body consists of soul and matter, okay? And therefore it's interesting to study relation between karma and science. The body consists of soul and matter, as I said, and the body processes are governed by properties of both. So whatever happens in the body is due to the properties of matter as well as the properties of soul. Science attributes the body processes to matter only. And this leads to illusion and wrong interpretations and conclusions that everything is material based. This is a wrong conclusion science is drawing. It is difficult to discern the influences of the two, that is the soul and matter in the body, but it can be assumed that all intelligent processes are due to soul. And we know that, the body is acting very intelligently. This course is useful to those individuals who want to understand working of karma in scientific perspective. Number two, those inquisitive scientists who are impressed by the wisdom of ancient tradition of East and wish to know more about this knowledge. And third, those inquisitive philosophers who believe that the scientific knowledge may help in better understanding of the philosophical principles. Well, with this introduction, I'd like to talk a little about Jain philosophy, about which we are particularly interested. According to Jain philosophy, a living being consists of three principal units: soul, Karman body, and the gross physical body. Primarily, the soul is associated with the Karman body. The physical body is connected to the Karman body. So the Karman body is a link between the soul and the body. So now there are two approaches to study this system. The one which I have called as a spiritual approach, and another one is scientific approach. In the first approach, that is in the spiritual approach, the focus is on the soul. The object of study is soul, body supporting means. Effect of body and its activities on the soul is studied. Soul, when associated with body, is in impure state, and we'll know it about it in other classes as well. The soul undergoes the cyclic process of death, birth and death, and suffers the pain and consequences according to doctrine of karma. Efforts are made to reduce the karmic load, excuse me, ultimately eliminating the karma, and the soul free of karma enjoys the perfect bliss, excuse me, and other great natural powers. In the second approach, that is in the scientific approach, the focus is on the body. The body is the object of study now, and the soul is the supporting means. So effect of soul and karma on the body is studied. The body is a wonderful machine, as you know, and no man-made machine can compare with it. The processes taking place in the body are not found outside the body. And this is due to forces of karma, the ultimate source being the soul. I explained this with a diagram here. You see this diagram on the left-hand side, you see the soul in the yellow block. In the middle, you see the Karman body, which I divided into parts. Known as one is Gati Karma, the red one, and the green one, Agati Karma, and you would know about these things in the later classes. And on the right-hand side, you find the gross body. So the first approach, which you see in the box, the first approach, this one you see in this one, the soul and the Karman body, So we are mainly concerned with the soul, and the aim is to reduce the karmic load and get rid of this karma, and so that the soul is free. This is the first approach. The second approach you see in the green envelope is the relationship between the karma and the body. And the soul, of course, comes in picture, but as a supporting means, So we are primarily interested in how these karmas interact with the gross body and control the processes of the gross body, And this is here the science comes in picture, and science helps us in understanding this kind of interaction. And some details here, the Agati karma is concerned with the architecture, design, construction, operation, activity, performance, and age of the gross body. And these karmas manifest all over the body. As I have shown here, the Agati karma manifest all over the body. And the psychical karma, the Gati karma is concerned with the functioning, behavior, and psychical performance of the body. And these karma manifest mainly in the brain, as I have shown here. The question is how the karmas are related to the body. This is the main question we want to study. And the study of this interaction requires the knowledge of both the soul and the science. Traditionally, emphasis has been laid on the first approach in the Agams and is generally followed by for emancipation of the soul. With the advancement of science, the second approach has now become attractive and is drawing attention of many scholars. The question is it possible to pursue both the approaches simultaneously? The answer appears to be positive, as we find many sages such as Acharya Mahapragya, Acharya Kanakanandi, Acharya Nandi Ghosh Suriji Maharaj, Muni Shri Mahendra Kumarji, and many others, they are studying and writing on scientific aspects of Jain philosophy. And there is now a team of scientists at JS, as somebody mentioned a little while ago, engaged in the study of the second approach, and at the same time pursuing life in accordance with the first approach. It means that if you are pursuing second approach, does not mean that you are going away from the first approach. This is not true. So this course is designed to help such efforts and also create interest in non-Jain scientists to study Jain philosophy. It is hoped that the course shall motivate the students to undertake further study and research in the area of karma and science or karma and genetic science. Some information regarding the course material, books, I'm afraid there is no textbook for this course. There is not a single book, which will suffice for the course. But the following are the help books, one is Doctrine of Karma by Acharya Mahapragya. The second one is Neuroscience and Karma by Professor Muni Mahendra Kumarji. And the third one, Scientific Explorations of Jain Doctrines. It is my book. Then there are other reference books, one is a Scientific Vision of Lord Mahavira, written by Swami Chaitanya Pragyaji. Then Scientific Perspectives of Jainism, Jain Philosophy, a Scientific Approach to Reality, Jainism on Modern Issues, and lastly, Scientific Contents in Prakrit Canons. These are books which will be available to you. And besides this, you will have lecture notes available to you, and this will be released according to the subjects we are going to study in a particular week. At this time now, I would like to introduce all our experts, who are going to take lectures in this course. And I take this opportunity to introduce first Dr. Pratap Sancheti. I hope he is there. Dr. Pratap Sancheti, are you there, please? Dr. Pratap Sancheti?
I am here, sir.
Okay, thank you. So Dr. Pratap Sancheti is a neurologist. He is director of Sancheti Neurological Research Institute at Jodhpur. He served the medical corps of Indian Army for a long time. He is visiting professor at Jain Vishwa Bharati Institute, Ladno. He is director research of Spiritual Technology Research Foundation, Mumbai. And he is very actively engaged in the research work, and he is one of the principal architect as far as research is concerned in Jain Academy of Scholars. So I have a pleasure to introduce Dr. Pratap Sancheti and request him to kindly speak a few words about what he is going to teach. Dr. Pratap Sancheti. Dr. Sancheti, you can now start. Hello, Dr. Sancheti, please speak.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, please. You are audible.
Thanks for the kind introduction and introducing the topic for all of us. The scientific aspect of the karma is one of the intriguing in the science for a long time. In fact, we have not taken seriously till recently. Now we are
Interruptions. Your voice is interrupted, please.
Yeah. So it's because of the karma, how they affect the soul and how they affect the body is one of the point. Better clear, sir?
Yeah,
Am I better clear?
this voice is not very clear. There are,
Unfortunately, the connection is poor on our side.
okay, okay,
Anyway, I'll just summarize it.
okay.
So, unfortunately, the philosophical aspects have not taken seriously the role of the brain and to some extent the mind in exploring the role of karmas and any other philosophies which are there. They have not considered the brain because it was hidden behind the skull bones. Now we are exploring it. The modern gadgets, we will be talking these one in our series. The gadgets are exploring the immense power of the brain and to some extent of the mind on the physical body and perhaps on the soul. So that's
We have lost you, Dr. Sancheti.
Yes.
Okay, so I go ahead with the next expert. We'll hear him some other time. I now would like to introduce Dr. Mahip Bhatnagar. Is he there, Dr. Bhatnagar? Are you there?
He said he won't be available, sir. He sent a message.
Okay, thank you. So then I would like to introduce next Dr. C. Dev Kumar. We just now heard his voice. Dr. Dev Kumar is an agriculture scientist, basically coming from chemistry discipline. And he was Assistant Director General of Indian Council of Agricultural Research, a very prestigious position. He's a consultant to many national and global projects, and he's a member of many committees of state and central government of India. He has a long list of awards to his honor, to his credit. And besides all that, he's a great exponent of Jainism. And currently is giving lectures on Gomutsar on the platform of Jain Academy of Scholars. And above all, he is so well versed in Sanskrit and Prakrit, which is a rare qualification for a scientist. So we have a very distinguished person amongst our experts. And I now request Dr. Dev Kumar to kindly speak something about what he is going to teach.
Madami Pujya Samaniji, nice to see you after a long time. Respected Professor Kachara Saab and all the learned aspirants, teachers. My job has been simplified by Professor Kachara Saab. He is going to give 2 lectures on doctrine of karma theory. I'll be expanding it to say the different, the karma theory, when we talk about it, we can talk it in terms of 2 divisions, 3 divisions, 4 divisions, etc. And I'll be getting into the Uttar Prakriti, what you call 148 in terms of Uttar Prakriti. If it is getting bounded, it is only 120. If it is coming into rice or fruition, it is only 122. And some of them are permanently bound, permanently rising, Dhruvodaya, Dhruvabandhani, etc. We might not have heard most of them. And how the karmas interact. Some of them are very dominating, Paravartana, others are Aparavartana. What I mean to say is we will get to the nuts and bolts of the knowledge that is available in scriptures so that we can calibrate in terms of your own field of specialization in science. I see as a scientist a lot of scope. For example, design of medicine. I was working in medicinal chemistry, design of medicines based on this karma theory, so-called Putkal Vipaki. What the karmas can they come up, as Dr. Professor Kachara Saab said, the bodily forms, how the bodily forms of it in limbs and bones and the tissues, etc. What are the karmas controlling it, how they're coming to, so that these knowledge will help us in maintaining our body, regulating our karmas with the so-called bhava karma. I see most of you are from Jain background, and it'll be very easy for me to really roll out these 2 lectures. And I'm sure if we come with this inputs, you can innovate and inspire in terms of many field, biological sciences, medical sciences, psychology, social welfare part of it, how you can change your outlook. And these are things will come into as a byproduct of my lecture. So I look forward to your innovative interactions and inspiring innovations. Thank you very much. Jai Janet.
Thank you, Dr. Deyakumar. I now like to introduce Professor S.L. Godawat. He is again a professor of agriculture. He was Dean Rajasthan College of Agriculture here at Udaipur. But besides this, he's a great scholar of Jainism, and is truly a follower in the sense that he actively participates in the service of Muni and entire Muni Sangh, and very ardent follower of Jainism. So I request Dr. Godawat to please speak about what he is going to teach in his class.
Namo Jananam. Jai Janendra to all of you. It's a matter of great pleasure that a series of lecture is going on the karmas and the sciences. As you know, that Dr. Kachara has already explained about the karmas and the science and their relations. 2 lectures are allotted to me for this series of lecture. Lecture number 12 and lecture number 13 will be delivered by me. In these 2 lectures, I would like to explain the relationship of the soul and the karma with body and biodiversity in the nature in the holistic perspectives from the prism of Jainism and the modern biology. As in the introductory lecture, Dr. Kachara Sahab has already explained in details that a great range of variation is available when we are visualizing in the nature, in the worldly soul, what we call them as a sansari jiv. A great range of variation is there in all the mobile jivs and the immobile jiv, in the thrust jiv and sthavar jiv. How this variation is created, a great range of variation in the shape, size, morphology, features, etc. is there. Who is responsible for this? For this variation, what Jain philosophy says, for this variation, what genetics says, what modern biology says. This thing I would like to explain in details in my lecture with full illustrations, with a diagram and with all figures. These things I would like to explain through different kinds of the births, which is explained by the science, which is explained by the biology, and how this biology tells about the variation, how the genetics tells about the variation, what is the genetic concept for this, how the genes play the role for these variations, and how the karma are related with these variations. These things I would like to explain in both the lectures. So the soul has the property of the contraction and expansion, etc., and various other properties are there of the souls, which are mainly responsible for changing in the shape. The nama karma, body making karmas are responsible for the different shaping of the body, volume, size, etc. So in both the lectures, I would like to explain in details with full illustration and with the diagram I think you will enjoy my lectures, incoming lectures. And I hope that, and I try my level best to explain this combination of the soul and the karmas, how they function each other. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Godavat. So last expert note today, which I introduce, is Dr. Anil Kumar Jain. He comes from physics discipline. He is a petroleum scientist, but he's a great scholar of genealogy and has a very important role in the conduction of Jain Academy of Scholars. He has authored 4 books and 250 articles. That's really a very large number. So, Dr. Anil Kumar, to you.
Thank you, Dr. Kachara Saab, respected Samni ji, and all the dignitaries present here. Actually, in late 90s, as you all know, that a clone of Dolly was sheep was created. So there was a concern, great concern among Jain Pandits and saints, whether when we can create a body, a baby of our choice, we can give a shape as we want, then what is the sensitivity of the karma theory? So there was a great curiosity and great concern whether our Jain philosophy or any other karma philosophy is applicable or not. So I started, though I was from physics background, I started to learn a basic thing about cloning, as well as at the same time there were concerned, as you know, that in 70s and 80s, lot of grain varieties were developed because of genetic engineering. So now this has developed up to this stage that we can cure a baby at the time of conceiving itself. So question was, then we can create, we can remove the deficiency because of genetic heredity. So then what is the sensitivity of the karma theory here? So I learned these both things, genetic engineering as well as cloning. And then I compared with this the karma theory of Jains. And I found that nothing is beyond the Jain karma theory, and whatever is being done, it is within the purview of this karma theory. So my topic of lecture is cloning, genetic engineering, and karma. This lecture series number is probably 14. So I will give a talk on that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Anil Kumar. We don't have Dr. Mahi Bhatnagar today, but I like to give his introduction. That's important for us. Professor Bhatnagar is a professor of zoology. He specializes in endocrinology. He was Dean Faculty of Science here at Udaipur. Now he is a visiting professor at Shaanxi University, People's Republic of China. And he's a fellow of World Congress of Cell and Molecular Biology, France. He's a fellow of Zoological Society and Royal Microbiological Society, London. He's vice president and fellow of Indian Academy of Neurosciences, etc. And he has several awards to his credit: Biotechnology National Associateship, a Distinguished Teacher Award, Bharat Jyoti Award, etc. And is a member of several international and national journals. He's a very renowned professor of his subject. So he will be talking mainly about genetics, the main thing, main theme of this course. So he will be delivering 4 lectures on genetics Dr. Mahi Patnaik. As far as I am concerned, so I shall be talking of doctrine of karma in little detail. Then some basic concepts of Jain philosophy like pran, paryapti, and leshya. I'll be talking about these things. I shall also talk about a recent theory known as a biophoton theory, and how does this theory connect with Jain philosophy. Then I shall talk about Jain lifestyle, how it can help improve your personality traits. This is one of the subjects nowadays discussed in genetics, how genetics can improve the personal traits, but we will talk about how the Jain lifestyle can do it, and how the Jain lifestyle can improve genetics itself. Then I'll be talking about mind and dreams, and I'll also talk about Darwin theory and its connection or with the Jain philosophical concepts, how far the Jain philosophy accepts or rejects the Darwin theory. And lastly, I'll try to construct a soul, mind, body model. A model helps us to understand many aspects of the system. So we'll try to construct a model at the end of my course. So I'll be taking about 14 to 15 lectures, and I'll given you a very brief description of these things. So this is all from my side. So over to Samriji now, to you.
Yes. So I'm very much thankful to Professor Kachara for introducing all our expert scientists who are associated with this particular course, and they have already recorded their own talks, but they would also be available in all the concerning live discussion classes to address to all our participants and to take all their questions. So we have seen already that this particular course is offered to understand the life science with the support of the karma theory and also the genetic science, which is the modern scientific theory, and how we can correlate these scientific theories with the philosophical doctrine, which is the doctrine of karma. So, and it is very important because Jainism has given a lot in the field of karma theory, and we find very rich literature in Jain tradition regarding the concept of karmas. And this karma theory explains all the physiological, psychological, parapsychological, biological factors, that how they are coming into play with the support of this karma doctrine. So that's why we have to understand that whatever we have thought about it, or in the Jain tradition, whatever is thought about this all physical processes with the support of the karma doctrine, how the same thing has been discussed in modern science, especially in genetic science and other sciences. So this is the main crux or main purpose of offering this particular course to all our participants, though I know that our participants are joining from different parts of the globe, and especially from USA, from very different states. And though they all are very matured scholars in themselves, they know about Jainism, about science, about genetic science, about the karmic theory and its effect on soul. Instead of that, they are taking interest to learn about the genetic science and karma from our experts. So that is very matter of great pleasure for me and also for our experts. So my topic, Professor Kachara has try to cover all the aspects of Jainism, Jaina doctrine of karma in the light of science, especially, and in the light of genetic science. So I am also given one topic, and that topic is the soul. And we know that without understanding the soul, we cannot understand even the concept of karma, and we cannot understand all other biological, physiological, psychological, parapsychological factors. So soul is in the center of all these concepts or theories or factors. And that's why it is very important to learn about this concept of soul in the very starting. So after this orientation class, we would start with all our different topics. So I need not to say about this Google class structure, because all the participants are very much familiar with this Google courses, because they have already taken the past courses, and they have all access about this Google classes. And just I would like to say that we have already posted the syllabus, and everything is given almost in the syllabus. But if participants have some questions regarding any course content, structure, assignment, so they are always welcome to ask the question, or if they have any suggestion regarding the particular theme which we are covering, especially in this particular course. And if they have some more ideas that those aspects which are not yet covered in the syllabus, and they can be added, so they can also suggest about those topics to our experts, and our experts can think about them, and they will try to aid those untouched aspects also in their lectures. So before I come to the course structure and syllabus and every other thing, I would request all our participants who are participating in this particular course, if they want to introduce themselves and want to say something, they are first invited to introduce themselves. And if they have any questions from our experts, they can ask about it. So I would request all the participants, one by one, they can say just a few words about their what to say about themselves. And if they have some questions, they can also ask. So 1 minute, hardly a half minute is given to introduce to all the participants. Okay, so I'm requesting all the participants, if they want to introduce themselves and want to say something, they can also say.
Vandani Samniji,
Yes.
can I say a few things?
Yes. So Alok Jain from Houston.
Jai Janendra to Vandani and Jai Janendra to all the eminent scholars. It was a beautiful introduction. Kachara sir, thank you so much for summarizing the overview of the course. I'm really looking forward to understanding a lot more deeply how Jainism and the modern science interact. I had one simple question, and in the introduction, Kachara Saab said, we are going to talk about the Karman Sharir and the human body itself. But I wondered what role will the Tejas Sharir play into it, and will that be discussed at any point during the course itself or not? And does the Tejas Sharir influence the interaction between the body and the soul? That's one aspect I wanted to mention. And the other thing is this doctrine of karma, which is available as an ebook. Is it possible to post it on the site itself so people can access it?
So, Professor Kachara, would you like to say something?
Yes, the question is very genuine. What about the Tejas body? Of course, I mean, we'll talk about Tejas body. I did not mention it here, but the Tejas body, of course, is there with the soul, and this will be taken into account in all our deliberations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
the book, so far as the book of Professor Kachara is concerned, or all other books, they are available online. They are also available in physical form. But we have to see that how many books are required by this participants, and we can provide the address for purchasing the book, which are available especially in India from Jain Vishwa Bharati and Motilal Banarasidas Publication House. So these books are available in physical form also and also online. I don't know about Kachara's book if it is available in online as ebook.
Yeah. Thank you, Vandami.
Any other participants? If yeah, Bhatia, Babulalji Bhatia, he is joining from Indianapolis. Yeah. So you can
So-
say.
प्रणाम स्वामी जी आपको और one question I have is like is this course only can it be without grades also? So we can participate and learn many things from all the expert speakers.
Can you make it more clear without what? I did not understand.
Like are we required to be graded in this course or can we take this course
Oh, okay.
without grade?
Yeah, it is not necessary that you need any kind of grade for completing this course or for taking this course. Though we have offered grade also, but these grades are just given from through Google course and not from university until you pay for that. So this is open course, anybody can take. It is not necessary for the scholars who are above 60 to take any assignment of the course. Just so they can join the course and take the lectures and interact with the experts. If they have any queries or any suggestions, they are always welcome.
Okay, thank you.
Bantiya ji and all other participants, right? However,
Yes.
you see, we have a very knowledgeable panel. And however, we are studying all this one to respect and knowledge. So I'm requesting, and it is my humble request to all participants, please also put your efforts as well. Even though Vandami has made this one as an optional for those age about 61 to attend all those quiz, but it is always been in our favor, right? Once we give those quiz and any other assignments, once we do, then we know how much we knowing. And the good thing about is we have a panel, so at least if while during that understanding, if you couldn't understand any of those the topic or a concept, you always ask a question during the live sessions, as well as you can also email us those the questions, so at least we can forward those the questions to the respective defect what we can say, yeah, respective professors, sirs, so they can answer your questions as well. Okay,
Thank you.
Yes,
thank you.
Mr. Suril is also the one of the expert of this Google course, and he is always dealing with technological part of the courses. And he himself is also expert of Jain principle and practices. So yes, he will say something about the technological part in the end. But before, if somebody wants to introduce themselves and want to ask any questions, they can ask.
Pranam.
Yeah.
Hello,
Yes.
Pranam. This is Ramesh Gandhi from Pune, India.
Thank you.
Swamiji, I would like to understand more on the Karma Bandh and Karma Nirjara and how basically what are the factors affecting the Karma Bandh and what are the factors of Karma Nirjara? I would be more interested in understanding that.
Yes. So all our
Yeah.
experts who will talk about the karma theory, they will cover all these different aspects. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Course is mainly for that. to understand karma theory in detail and
Yeah.
so in the light of genetic science. So eventually you will get all these different discussions on karma theory
Mm.
and also genetic science.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Yes. Anybody else wants to say something?
Yeah,
Yes.
Vandami,
Chandrakanta Latia, yes.
Vandami, Jai Janendra to all scholars.
Thank you.
Thank you, Samiji, for wonderful course. And I'm looking forward. I'm more interested in karma and the genetic, especially the mathematical parts, mathematics connected with the karma. So I'm definitely looking forward for the course. Thank you very much. I'm from Bombay. My name is Chandrakant Lathia. Thank you.
Okay. So Dr. Devendra Kumar Jain, would you like to say something about the mathematical concept of karma, and might be you will cover in your lecture? Dr. Dev Kumar Jain, yes.
Samirji Vandami. I must sort of say we may not be able to do so much in 2 lectures. And we can always, if time permits, take extra lectures based on these wonderful questions that are coming forward, Nirjara and Gunostan and Bandha Vichuti, etc., etc. Since the course name is Karma and Science, I was thinking that it has to be restricted. Certainly, we can expand the scope of it, all the mathematical issues like Sthiti Bandh and the Anubhag Bandh, etc., etc. And of course, as it goes along, Jain academic scholars, once we complete Jeev Kant, Karma Kant will have all these things. But surely within the course, with your guidance, with Professor Kacharas of one, we can take extra lectures. The questions are wonderful. We can always take it. And that is very nice. Yeah, I am for it. Yeah.
Before we'll go further one, okay, I just request all participants, because now you are participants. I just want everybody to introduce themselves by telling their name, from where they are, okay, and what they are doing. Just the 3 lines at least. We will have introductions of all our participants very quick.
So,
Okay.
yeah. Chandrakant Bhai.
Chandrakant Bhai, you can start with your one, and then
Yeah.
after the people will follow you.
Okay, my name is
right.
Chandrakant Shah, and I live in Florida, Santiniketan Retirement Community. And I have previously taken this science and religion course run by Professor Chetna Pagarji, and I like that course, so I'm repeating this genetics and religion or karma. I would like to know more. That's it.
Tushar Shah.
Vandami,
Yeah.
I'm Chandrakant Lathia from Bombay. And yeah, I'm looking forward for these wonderful course. I have taken few courses in past. Thank you.
Thank you. Jain.
Jai Janendra to Vandami and all the eminent professors. I'm just interested. I'm a Jain, and I'm interested in learning. I'm not a scholar. My background is in electronics and telecommunications. I'm actually more or less retired from my profession, but I'm interested in learning, and if I do have some, then definitely I'm
Okay, so the voice is getting stuck. Bhatia, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Babulal Bhantia, and I live in Indianapolis. And basically, my background is engineering, but I'm very much interested in learning more about Jain philosophy. And I came in contact with Samaniji Chaitanya Pragyaji 2-3 years back. And I was very impressed with her knowledge. And I attended the one seminar back in 2021 or something. and it was very good, learning.
So, yeah. Now, Alok Jain, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, Vandamino Swamiji and Jai Jinendra to all. My name is Alok Jain. I have been involved in the oil and gas industry for the past 40 years or so. I am retired now. I'm really interested in learning more about Jain philosophy. I took the course Scientific Foundations in Jain Philosophy by Dr. Kachara and Chaitanya Pragyaji. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to this present course with respect to karma and science. Thank you very much.
Alok Jain is joining from Houston. Now, Bhavesh Shah, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello,
Yes.
this is Bhavesh Shah. By profession, I am a chartered accountant and I am joining from Mumbai. I have an interest in scientific foundations of the Indian, hence enrolled for this course. So looking forward to learning from all the scholars on the subject. Thank you.
Bharat Mehta.
Pranam, Jai Jinendra to all the scholars, everybody. I'm from Leicester Jain Samaj in the UK, and I'm a dentist, and I'm very interested in actually taking forward the knowledge that I will gain from this course to our children, and hopefully be able to pass on a lot of the Jain philosophies and the doctrines to them as well.
So Sharad Hai.
हाँ जी, वंदना समणी जी, आपको वंदन करता हूँ और जय जिनेंद्र सभी स्कॉलर को। मैं शरद वोरा फ्रॉम बॉम्बे, मगर अभी 23 साल से मैं ऑरलैंडो में हूँ और समणी जी लोग के साथ बहुत गहरा नाता रहा है। उनके साथ तो सब लेक्चर सुनता रहता हूँ और मैं जिज्ञासु श्रावक हूँ, बस ये बोलूँ। और मैं कृपाणु देव श्रीमद राजचंद्र जी की भांजी का बेटी का बेटा हूँ, श्रीमद राजचंद्र जी का। और राकेश भाई जी है जो धर्मपुर वाले, वो मेरे गुरु माने हैं। और दूसरा तो क्या बताऊं, आत्मा का कल्याण कैसे होए और अपन पाप प्रवृत्ति से अटके, जो 18 पाप बताए हैं समणी जीवन और शास्त्र बताते हैं, और शास्त्र का अभ्यास मैं करता हूँ। और दूसरा तो सुरील भाई है, वो जानते हैं ऑरलैंडो में है, मैं भी ऑरलैंडो में हूँ और 26 साल से समणी जियों को सुनते रहता हूँ। यही मेरा परिचय है। और मैं 77 साल की उम्र का हूँ और बम्बई से खालसा कॉलेज में से बीएससी जूनियर बीएससी करके धंधे में लगा था और फैक्ट्रियाँ चलाई थी, मगर फैक्ट्रियाँ कोयले की थी। तो मेरे पापा जी लास्ट में रोते रहते थे कि हमने कितने अलसिया को मारा होगा, एक कोयला की भुक्की बना के पीसा होगा। तो बहुत रोते थे और प्रायश्चित करते थे। तो प्रायश्चित तो सभी करना ही चाहिए, वो तो आलोचना भव आलोचना तो करेंगे ही, मगर उसके पहले की सब तैयारियां करते रहता हूँ। और अभी शारीरिक रीते से भी मैं जरा डाउन हुआ हूँ, ऑक्सीजन लेके जीता हूँ, मगर जीता हूँ और जागरूक रहता हूँ हर चीज में, हर प्रवृत्ति में। बस यही बोलता हूँ, आप सबको वंदन करता हूँ, आप सभी को।
Thanks for your introduction. Now, Sampath ji, could you please?
Vandami Samniji and Jai Jitendra to all. Myself, Sampath Jain, retired banker residing in Bangalore, attending this course to learn more about the relation with current theory and modern science. I feel privileged that in this course, so many scientific experts will give their expert views, and we will benefit from that to for our future life. Thank you.
Thank you. Hansha Sir. You are muted. You are muted.
Namaskar to everybody. Namaskar, Samni ji. My name is Hansa Shah, and I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I am interested in learning Jainism and especially Karma Siddhant and genetics and the science part of it. And I want to really thank you, Shamniji, for arranging such wonderful courses with wonderful, wonderful speakers. And I'm looking forward to the class. It's been always very interesting, and we are blessed that we have such classes available. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Aridaman Jain, would you like to say something?
Yes, please. I have enjoyed all the lectures from Dr. Rajmo, the scientific foundation of nonviolence and other Jain principles. And now I'm looking forward to what Narayan Kacharya described, his lecture and the other people's lecture. I'm wondering, since there are so many speakers, would that be over several weeks?
Yes. The course is of 16 weeks, and each week you will find different scholars, experts, scientists. Almost all the panelists are from science background, and they are scientists of their field. So you will see that the lecture schedule is already listed, and you can see that how many lectures will be given by whom. So that is given already in the syllabus. You can see that.
And also the login information, like today we were on the other line. So just what the login, Zoom login would be for the new lectures.
Zoom login is the same. The link would be the same for throughout the course. So I think you have already applied for the course and you have joined the Google Classroom link, is it?
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Now Chandrakant Lathia has already introduced Dr. Neeta Seth from London. Please tell about yourself.
Jai Jinendra Samniji. I think I really enjoyed previously lectures and I gain a lot. Whatever I had a confusion, I clear my mind. And for Samniji, I would say that I will definitely try to reach the goal. And I like to know the karma with the science such a long back. So this is a good opportunity for me to learn how the science works with the karma. So I'm very thankful to you, Samniji, to introduce this course, and I will try my level best to understand the capacity of mind. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Ranjita Jain.
Jai Jinendra, everyone. Vandami Samniji. I'm from Rajasthan, and I have studied Jainism in my master's, and now I want to know about Jainism. What scientific perspective of what does science say about the theories of Jainism or principles of Jainism? And I would like to do something far more in this field because I like Jainism so much, and I would like to do more work in this area. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Any other who has not yet introduced themselves? Please, Chandani Shah, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, Vandami Naman Samniji, and Jai Jinendra to everyone. It was a very good introduction for the course, and I'm a retired pharmacist, and I've always been interested in genetics and karma theory, so this would be a really good course for me to sort of increase my knowledge in this field. Thank you.
Thank you. Tarang Jain.
Good to all of you. Myself, Tarang Jain. Currently, I reside in Rajasthan, India. And I teach in Delhi University. My field is computer science. I'm also pursuing my PhD from Tirthankar Mahavir University, Moradabad. And I'm looking forward to learn many new things And I am really grateful to Samaniji for providing these online courses. With these courses, we are able to interact with so many people and able to learn new things. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Shobha.
Vandami Samniji and Jai Jinendra to all of you. This is my third course with those online courses that you have created, and I'm really thankful to you. I'm a doctor by profession, but I've just finished, I'm a late starter in Jainism. I just finished my MA in Jainology, and I'm also a registered research scholar for the PhD. I'm still trying to find my way through all the scientific relationships of Jainism with the evidence-based medicine. But I'm very sure after hearing the preview that I heard from these wonderful scholars that I'm blessed to hear from, that I will get my answers at the end of this course, actually. Thank you very much for giving us this opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you joining for the course.
I'm from Chennai, actually.
Okay, you are from Chennai. Thank you. And now Yifin Singraj, would you like to introduce yourself? Yifin? Okay. Somebody, Shashi Pragya, would you like to say something?
I'm working as associate professor in Jain Vishwabharati Institute from the past 22 years. And I'm also teaching Karma Granth for the MA students. And I'm very much, I have keen interest in understanding, in going in depth of Karma philosophy. And basically this course, which deals with the genetic science, I have the enthusiasm how we can have genetic correction and solve the problem of many health issues and psychosomatic diseases, and how this knowledge of genetic science can help us in shedding of the karmic bondage. So I'm very much interested and enthusiastic to listen and to have knowledge from experts of scientists. And I'm very much thankful to Samani Chaitanya Pragya ji to do such online courses. Because of this platform, we can learn everything sitting at home in any area of the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, Vindisha, would you like to say something?
Vandami Naman Swami Samniji and respected professors. Thank you very much. I'm actually from London. I'm an accountant, and this is my fourth course organized by the Samniji. So thank you very much. And I would really like to broaden the Jain knowledge, and I've always been interested in genetic science. So hopefully, should be able to improve our own lives with this knowledge, and also find out, how science works with philosophy. Well, Jainism is science and it is philosophy. So it'll be interesting with all these experts, how everything works together, the interrelations of the science with Jainism. So thank you very much, and I look forward to all the courses.
Thank you for joining. And next, Savita Maru, would you like to say a few words about yourself? Savita Maru. Sharmila Mehta. Priyanka Gandhi. Please say some few words about yourself.
Yes, Nindra. I'm Priyanka Gandhi from Vadodara, Gujarat, and I'm basically from biochemistry field. But since 2019, I had left the job, and since then I had started a little deeper studies into Jainism. So I'm you may say in the pre-primary class or even before that. So wanted to learn a lot about karma. And as ma'am said just now, the scientific relationship between or scientific evidences for all what is put in Jainism. So highly integrate and looking forward to learn a lot from all the eminent speakers over here.
Thank you. Thank you. Sharmila Mehta, Savita Maru, are you available? So I think everybody has introduced himself or herself, and we have seen
Oh,
that.
I think I didn't introduce myself yet, Samaniji.
Okay, you can
Did I
open
miss
your,
it? Did I
you
miss
can
it just
open
now?
your video. Yes.
I'm still on the street in front of a tree, but I'll be inside of the room in 1 minute. Vandami, Samaniji, and Jai Jinendra, Professor G. So I'm also an old student and the big fan of Samaniji. Yeah, so through the whole process, I really learned a lot. And I feel so grateful for everything. Yeah. So I continue with the learning and the practice and embedded understanding, so on and so forth. And बहुत धन्यवाद.
So Yifin is joining from China, and he's so much interested in to learn about Jainism. He's doing some PhD work also in the field of Jainism. So he's working very hard to learn about Jainism. So he's always associated with the online courses on Jainism and science.
So my work is related to the Jain communities in Southeast Asia. So if anyone knows the Jain community members over there in Thailand, Malaysia, or Singapore, don't hesitate to let me know or introduce me to them or introduce them to me. Yeah, thank you so much in advance.
Thank you very much. Now, Sharmila Mehta, would you like to say something? So you are muted, and that's why you are not audible.
Yeah, I am Sharmila Mehta from Florida, Daytona Beach. I'm not the science student, I'm the language student, but I'm very interested to learn in science and Jainism. And thank you, Shamniji, that Shamniji told us that this is the course is going on. This is my second course. I am attending, and I am really, really very blessed. And these courses are always informative and interesting, so I like that much. So thank you very much. Thank you, Shamniji, and thank you, professors. Maharaj Jai Jinendra Vandan.
Okay.
समणी जी,
Yes.
मैं सबको रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ कि जैना का यहाँ ऑरलैंडो बाजू है, तो और कोई भी यहाँ फ्लोरिडा ऑरलैंडो आवे तो हमको लाभ देना। हमारा घर आप लोग के लिए, सब स्कॉलर जैनों के लिए खुला ही है, और हम लोग जैनी सब बनाते हैं और खाते हैं डेली का रेगुलर, कोई वासी फूड भी नहीं खाते हैं, और सब वो हिसाब से ही चलते हैं। घर में तपस्या चलती रहती है, मेरा जवाई का वर्षी तप चालू रहता है, तो बहुत कुछ चलता ही है। तो ये बस आप लोग को विनती कि ऑरलैंडो आवे तो हमको लाभ देना, जरूर से आना, जरा भी हिचकिचाहट मत रखना, प्लीज।
So thank you very much for your invitation to all the experts. Now, so this is the orientation class, which is already over. And I would request Dr. Suril Lakhani just for saying few words about the technological part. And though all the participants are somehow connected with the online courses, and they know very well about the technological part, how they can get access to all our Google course material and all the informations. But still, if you want to say something to the participants, you are welcome.
Thank you very much, Vandamiji. And as you know, but I will just give you very quick introductions. You already doing this once for a longer time. So let me just share my screens and I'll just present you a presentations pretty quick. Okay. So basically, our main portions is that means evaluation process. And however we are doing, as Vandami has already given a little liberty us to do a quizzes, but the quizzes are based upon all those knowledges. And then after at the end part, as our course is always been requested, because this one is course designed for master level 1. Okay, so at least the minimum level is a master 1. So over there, we request you all to give a presentations on a particular subject. And I've already seen during all those the courses, we have started those the preparations at the end, and that is never been helpful even to us to evaluate properly. So it's better you plan out since the beginning of the courses. We have entire curriculum is already out, and any kind of, if you have an issue in accessing this the course, you always been free to email us or even to give us a call, and I will resolve at our end. Make sure that you have a proper access and you can see all those the videos. So in a course, there's the live sessions is only a portions, but other than that one, a self-study is more important for all participants. Okay, and that is a main core things. Live sessions is for to just give you a glimpse of this subject, as well as there is a chance for you to, if you have any questions, and you can have an answers from the panelist directly over there. But I highly encourage you to, before you join those the live sessions, please use the study material, study yourself at over there, and you also getting an entire week to study those the topics. We have already started uploading all those the video lectures as well. So make sure you watch those the videos, lectures, as well as the other things. There are the recommended material. Okay, so that is for the recommendations, but knowledge is never always been based on recommendations, right? Here we all are joined to gain a knowledge. So wherever you can find out from that the subject, try to read it out, listen it, okay, or everywhere, all those the avenues are open to gain those the knowledge, because that is ultimately is helping us in our life or our betterment. And you already know, so I do not need to present any slides, but if anyone has any questions regarding how this the course are directing, or how this the course is running, how the evaluation process, please feel free to ask me. And now this session is open. Anyone has any questions? With this one, I'm really grateful for all those the panelists, and they are.
Sunil, can you show the Google Class where
Yeah, sure.
What is? So all the participants, might be some are new ones. They should know that where they can get course material, where they can get other assignments, etc. So just to show them the structure of the Google course.
Okay. I am sharing my screen, and I think you are already, are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So this one is whenever, let me just go back to Google Class one up there. Okay. So if you are there, this is a very front sections of your one. If you have joined all those the multiple class, you can select our class. This is a genetic science and karma. Once you do, there is a stream board, and this stream board is usually for any of those announcement events or any kind of instructions is been placed here, and it's keep updating. Okay, so that is the informations you are getting from that one. And then there is a second section, is a classroom. This classroom sections is mainly helpful to you. this is already been divided with this the weeks wise, right? You can see week 1, week 2. However, I'll just show you up there. Week 2 has the video lectures is been uploaded, and eventually if all those reading material will available, it will be uploaded up here one. But that is how I encourage you to watch it. All those are the YouTube links, so it's pretty easily open to you. There is a section is called required and recommended course books, where the books are available. You can click on it, you can read it. There's are the links for online one. You can go purchase it, buy it, read it. Okay, so that the material is also available, and as syllabus our syllabus is already been placed up there. You can read it outright. Which topic is been taken or is been assigned to on a which week. So particularly this is a 16 weeks course, and we have a material is available for the all 16 weeks. And at the end of this the course, you will be graded. Okay, our quiz will be come up there, and you can take in directly course from a classwork. Everything for a student purpose or a participant purpose, this the class work tab is an important one. Any of those the announcements are here at a Streamboard. And if you do not have access, please email us. Okay, I think if some of those the one new participants, or they are just directly joined up here, but they might not have an access to this the Google class, please email us with this the subject line, hey, please provide us an access to genetic science, and I will provide them an access. Anyone has any question?
Suril, by any chance, can we get your telephone number?
Yeah, sure, definitely. I will put it up in a common chat, as well as it should be available on, hold on. Okay, I'm putting it up now in a common chat. 407-456-0509. And this one is a US number, and that is also my WhatsApp number too. So you can WhatsApp me as well, and I will update you into this given access to the classroom. There is also sometimes we are getting a request, hey, we have joined the class after 1 week or after 2 weeks, or during a course, I just week class for 1 week, what I will do. So in that case, we have already planned out, and on that time, we have recorded live sessions as well with the reading materials too. So what you can do it, you can please, in that case, you need to study yourself and go through the reading material, all the videos, as well as the live videos will be also been posting it out after the live sessions. Please see that one up. And this course, we have faculties are from their expert levels, right? And because the karma theory is very huge, and it's pretty hard to cover in just a 16 week. You understand it, and I think everyone know it, right? So, and that's how the course has been designed to give them we onboarded the particular experts for the week, and you might not listen the same expert or a professor in a second week in that case, but to make sure that we will be passing your questions to them and try to get your answers, whatever the answers is not been given during the live sessions or after one. In case if you miss those sessions, later on you have a questions, and please do not forget to send the questions to us. Make sure, please, our communication email is ssjp studies@ssjp@gmail.com, and it is, I'll also let me put it up there in a common chat as well, so you can get it from there. And Vandamina, floor to you.
Okay, so now we have got introduction of all our scientists and experts of the course, and also about the course itself and the aim and objective of this particular innovative new course, which is already explained by Professor N.L. Kachara. So I am very much thankful to all our experts who were present in this particular orientation class, and they have also given their views about this particular course and what topic they are addressing during this particular course curriculum. So we have already seen and we have already heard all the experts. So I'm very much thankful to all the experts and scientists who are associating, contributing to develop this course, this amazing course, and very much important course to learn about our own life and our own goal of life. So that is the main thing I wanted to say in the end. And I'm also thankful to all our participants who are joining from different states of USA and from other different countries, UK, China, and other. So thank you. And the course is already ready and prepared. The video lectures are being uploaded in each week. So already 3 weeks are already updated. So I think from next Saturday, the course topic will start one after another, and the whole schedule is already given in the syllabus. So I think all have gone through that syllabus, and the lecture series is very much clear to all of us. And please be present 5 minutes before so that we can listen to our own experts and scientists from the first moment, and we can also have good interaction with all the experts and can get answers from them. So this is my humble request to all our senior participants, and all our knowledgeable persons, and they know already much more. Instead of that, they are taking interest, and I hope they would always be before the time so that they can listen to the experts and get their answers. So thank you very much for coming and joining this orientation class of the course.
समणी जी अमेरिका आ गए?
No, I am here in India, in Mumbai especially. And
अच्छा,
almost by the end of May, I would be in Mumbai.
अच्छा,
After we will plan to reach Houston. It may
अच्छा.
be June first week or second week.
तो सभी समणी जियों को और आचार्य श्री को मेरी वंदना जरूर से करना। हिम प्रज्ञा जी आपके साथ होंगे तो उनको मेरी वंदना, और आपको भी वंदना करता हूँ।
Thank you.
हाँ, जी जी।
So thank you,
मैं
Professor
बम्बई का हूँ,
Kachara.
मगर मैं अभी यहाँ हूँ, नेतर तो आपका पगला कराता था हमारे घर में। हाँ जी, हाँ जी।
Thank you. Thank you, Professor Kachara, for connecting all the scientists and experts of genetic science and this karma theory, and introducing all those experts.
Samiji, where are you stationed in Bombay?
Thank you,
I am
Vardhani.
here in Vasi, especially Vasi.
Vasi Tirapandi Bhavan or?
Yeah, we are thinking to stay at some other place in Vasi actually. So it may be Terapan Bhavan, it may be someone's house.
Okay.
So still
Is it possible?
It is not decided.
Okay. Is it possible for us to come and have your darshan?
Yes. Who is you? Can I know the name?
My name is Chandrakant Lathia. I'm from Bombay.
Okay, so I will send you the postal address where we will stay in Mumbai,
Okay.
and
Okay.
we will be in touch.
Yeah. Vandami. Thank you very much.
So thank you. Thank you all the panelists and all the participants.
Vandami Samniji.
So from next
Thank you.
Saturday, our course will start and each topic will be already uploaded. The 2 videos would always be available before the session starts, and the experts can listen to those lectures. Participants can listen to those video lectures before coming to the class, so that if something is not clear from the video lecture, they can ask directly from the experts and can get answers.
Samaniji, I also hope I can visit you in Mumbai.
Okay.
Yeah, but I cannot go to India at the moment.
Okay.
but we'll meet each other somewhere in the world.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Professor Kachara, Professor Godawat, Professor Ashok Jain, Dev Kumar Jain, and all our senior participants, learned participants from all over the world. Thank you. Thank you. So
Thank
now
you.
we are
Thank
leaving.
you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.